Welcome to Comics and Crossbows. This is Frank Salazar, and we are going to be going over the fifth anthology from the 9-vote anthology, I guess, volumes or series that they're doing. This is volume 4, but it's the fifth one in the series, and this is the manga edition, the 9-vote manga, which I was calling the manga vote. And let's just get into it. Alright, so here's a better look at the cover, and I'll talk about the cover after I go over the book. I do want to say, if you want to get this this copy, or this you want to get the series, you can get on lulu.com. There's a link in the description, and there's a code also there, welcome 15. You get 15% off, but you might want to wait till after this video, because I will be giving this copy away. Alright, so let's get into the book. Alright, just go over the stories very quickly. You got Declan Star, Detective Ted Tired. That's by Jake Twister. Declan Star is by Daniel McGinnis, and he was a guest on the show, and he showed some of the pages. Bomba's Local Delivery. That's by Del A. And he is a co-host on the TuracoCreativeCast. He's one of our guest co-hosts. He fills in or drops in when he's able to. We got Garden Party by Sergio Gonzalez, I believe. And if I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. Mystery Squadron by Peter Seckler. Oh, I missed one. Treasure Bazaar by Steve Root. And we got Defense of Metropolis by Robin Taylor and Epitep Soup. We also got Challenge Accepted by Art Anon Studios. And this 9 vote with the kanji here, I think that was a suggestion by Del A. So good going, Del. Also, I want to say these little chibis were done by Jake Twister. And this one here on the front here is done by Space Speed Cerulean. And there's also one in the back, which I'll just show now. So that was done by Space Speed Cerulean, and the cover was done by Shell Presto. And that is Daniel McGinnis' character, Deborah from Declan Star. And as long as I'm here on this page, I'm just going to read this little bio about the group itself. I'm going to skip all this filler about being ninja clans. In 2020, these individuals came together online and began publishing their amazing, creatively packed comics and honing their crafts, honing their skills. Their creations come in a variety of formats, including webcomics, mini graphic novels, mini comics, anthologies, and graphic novels. I misread that. Each of the AAA creators is 100% independent, but they have begun forming partnerships and collaborating like this very book. Our goal is to entertain, amaze, and hopefully inspire you to join us on a comics creating journey. Join us, and there is a link in the description below if you want to go join them. Alright, so we're at the first story. This is Declan Star. I'm just going to show a couple of pages. It's 48 pages long, and so if I show everything or go over all the story, it's going to take a while. So I'm just going to show some of the art. The story itself, takes place in a water park in space. And the hero is the security guard, which I'll just skip to this page. And that's her. That's Deborah. Let's look some of the art. So it does look very manga-ish, manga-esque. So Daniel did a good job. That's Cyberns. Yeah, he captured the expressions pretty good. So yeah. Well, it's just a prologue. Okay, let's there's one I wanted to show because he did a pretty cool hero. Not hero, a villain. Let's see. Here we go. This is what I wanted to show. Show this guy. So yeah, so far off to a good start using the manga theme. This isn't 100% manga. You know, it's done by mostly Americans. Mostly Daniel's from Australia. I'm gonna skip ahead. And some of these have never done manga before. So, wow, that's a lot of. All this is the story. So yeah. So if you want to pick this up, there's a link in the description below. But again, I said I'm gonna be giving this copy away. So we got here in the beat of the night, the Ted Tired story, and it took me a while when I first saw this. I thought this was just a big demon looming over the city, but it's Detective Ted Tired. And this was done by Jake Twister. He's got some a cool nightclub scene here. And I wanted to point out this panel because I like the way he did this this effect and the sound effect here. And we got Bombas local delivery, and I got a Ted Tired here in the shot. But yeah, and this also, you know, it does have a manga feel to it. But here we got Bombas local delivery by Dale A. Like I said, Dale is he's one of the co-hosts for the TuracoCreativeCast, and he's also a mod. He's our faithful mod. So he really captured more of the manga style. He went. So again, keeping with the manga style, I think he went a little bit more anime, but I think it all fits. I think this would actually look cool as an anime. He's got the spiky hair. We got this character here. I like this. So I like these panels that he did. There's a bird's eye view. And you got the shields. I like the way he did the shields, just a simple dotted lines. Alright, so let's skip ahead. I don't want to show too much. And here we got Treasure Bizarre by Steve Brute. And he also has a bit of a manga style, which I think he had already been doing stuff like this before. Because he does comic strips. You can check it out on Instagram. There's a link to his Instagram description below. And this is Steve's first time in the 9-Volt anthology. I believe he's going to be in the horror that's coming up next. I'll skip that. And this is Sergio Gonzalez. Yes, I was right. That was his name. Garden Party. And this is also his first time in the 9-Volt anthology. I think it's his second time being published. Alright, so I like this watercolor. I think it's watercolor. It looks like a watercolor brush that he used. I'm not sure if this was digital or if he did it traditional, but yeah, I like that aesthetic. Looks pretty cool. Got a huge bug there. We like bugs. Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead. And here we got Mystery Squadron by Peter Suckler. I don't think he put his name here. I was looking for it, but it's in the table of contents. And first I thought this was a big museum. I think it's a city. So I thought this was maybe an homage to Batman. It's dinosaurs attacking the city. So kind of that kaiju element. And here you can see some of the petting of the line. Or maybe that's a tangent. I don't know. Just at first it just comes off it's petting lines, but could be part of it. And here we got Ultron here with Thor's hammer. I don't know his name. I don't know the name, but got these characters here. It's a superhero team. Let's get a closer look at this dino. Looks alright. Look good. His line work has improved comparing it to the first 9 volt. So that is something I won't compare anything in this book to anything in the mainstream, any other professional creators. I will only compare it to what they've done before. And keep that in mind. Alright, we got cool shots here. Alright, let's skip ahead. Don't want to reveal too much. Here we got Defense of Metropolis by writer, inker, letterer Robin Taylor, penciled by Epithet Soup. And you can check them out there on their info, their bios, their Twitters, and everything. And I like this the thick ink line here. It's a cool city. I like that city. I really like this this kanji design. I don't know why. This just makes me laugh. It just makes me look like it's just like Mama, I'm coming, Mama. I don't know. That's just what pops in my head. I like this mech design. It's cool. It's all right. I like it. I expected more mechs in this one, but at least we got one. All right, and let's go to this one because I really like the inks here. This is Challenge Accepted by Art and Non Studios, and I like to think the title was in reference of this whole theme because I believe this is the first time he's ever done anything in a manga theme or a manga style. So it looks cool. And all right, let me flip here. And Aaron, I mean not Aaron, that's his name. Art Anon has I think this is the 5th book he submitted in of the anthologies. If not pretty close. I think he's had one in almost every anthology, if not every anthology. So I really like his inks. Like every panel is a piece of artwork, and like look at it. Like there's even some like Kirby Crackle in there. And you can see some here too. Like every panel is, man, it's just mind blowing. I don't know if this was the way it was printed or. That's a cool looking monster there. Oh look, another mech. So there is a mech. Cool. Alright, and that is it for the book itself, for the stories. Let's talk about the cover. First I want to show the other ones. And I also want to compare sizes so you can see how big or how small this is. But as for the cover, I think they could have done better. It's a little bland. It's not very dynamic. It's just like one lone figure, and it's the art itself looks good on this character. I think they might be alienating some of their fan base because they just went with just a provocative figure, and I get it. You know, sex sells. But there's nothing else in the back. It's just these panels taken from the stories themselves, which I'm wondering, are all these people going to get a cover credit? Probably not. And you know what? I can forgive the cover because usually their back covers, they do some really good stuff. It's like, okay, cool. So this is the back cover. And it's just panels and a little blurb here. So So yeah, as covers go, it's not the best. It's a little mediocre. Um, and like I said, I'm not comparing it to anything in the mainstream. I'm not comparing it to professional comic creators, which they are professional comic creators. This is the fifth anthology they've done, so you can't get up to fifth anthologies and not be called a professional. But this is the first one, and this is by Aaron Guzman. Knocked it out of the park. But look, it doesn't even have a regular background. It's just a color gradient. A little bit stuff here, but that's it. But it looks dynamic. The whole team is there. And look, Captain Courage, first appearance. In the back. Look at, I mean, even this looks very dynamic. And this was done by Tidbar. Second pulp, even better. And look, you got these. I guess you can call these static mug shots. I mean, they are kind of looking off to the side a little bit, but yeah, simple profile pictures. Cool background here. You know, all this stuff going on. All these characters duking it out. Cover's alright. It's just a map, but still looks good. You know, this covers everything. You know, it's the whole back, and you know. So compare that to this. Okay. Now you might be thinking, man, Frank, well, you're just comparing a different artist. Okay, this is the same artist, and this was the holiday special. You know, look how great it is. You know, if you start with this character here, follow along. You know, goes around, tells a story, has all the characters there, and the back. Man, this was done by Del A. So I'm saying they've done better before. Don't start sucking off now, guys. I hear this. And like I said, the stories are good. And the cover is okay. But like I said, they could have done better because they've done better. And I know there was, you know, delays and things like that. And I do want to point out that no one in this book gets paid. This is the exposure anthology. It's done just to get your name out, to get the, you know, so you can get published. So everyone did this free of charge. But I don't think that should be an excuse because they've done a great job before on everything, the stories and covers. So but like I said, the artwork itself looks fine. I think Shell did a good job. I think the colors could have been a little bit more vibrant, but I think they were going for a certain aesthetic. But that's my opinion, and that's what you're gonna get with these reviews. My honest opinion. And like I said, the stories from what I read look good. I like this one. Actually, I like most of them. I haven't read all of the Declan Star. I'll add a little bit of a mature warning on that one, and that's mostly. I mean, you can just tell by the cover that's how she's gonna look in the whole story. And I believe the rating is PG-13, although it's not here. It doesn't say that here, but yeah, I think that's the rating that they were going for. And now, if you want to get a copy, like I said, there's a link below, and use the code WELCOME15. You get 15% off. I bought this with the code, and it came out. I'm in the U.S., so it came out to $10.30. But if you don't want to spend that much, if you are over 13 and live in the United States, and if you can tell me in the comments, in the first one that I see, who is a character from any of these anthologies, not this one. Name a character. You live in the States. If you're 13 and over, and it's the first comment that I see, you will get this book, and I will get your information and I'll send it off to you, and I'll even do a sketch in the back. So that's it. That's how you can get this book. And I hope you like this review. Leave a comment. Leave a like if you like this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Make comics, not excuses, and stay creative.